Life's a gamble, cars in the air. Stack decks cheating, but nobody care. You hustle a fold, that's the game we play. The dealer's blind to the price we pay. Life's a gamble, a hot topic today. Roll the dice, but the odds never sway. Talk about it, fight about it, find a way. Life's a gamble every single day. Politicians lie while the streets stay raw. Laws get written, but who writes the law? Rich stay climbing, poor dig deep. Dreams so cheap while the shadows creep. Hey, money is power, so they say. But what's the cost when your soul's in play? Life's a gamble, a hot topic today. Roll the dice, but the odds never sway. Talk about it, fight about it, find a way. Life's a gamble every single day. What will you do when the stakes rise high? When the truth's a whisper and the world's a lie. Better know your line, what you won't cross. A win's no win when your soul is lost. Yeah. I'm D in the plug. Yeah. Tune in the day and the word to the wise. If you don't know what you will do for money, you better know what you won't do for it. You better know what you won't do for it. Yeah.
Bear with me, y'all. I'm coming. I'm trying to send some notifications out on my phone. Bear with me. I'll be with y'all in just a quick second. Y'all might want to share this video. You might want to share this video right here. Be with y'all in just a minute. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me, bear with me. You gotta send some notifications out so some people can catch the video. Think y'all will like this one, especially if you're a mother. And the sons, if you got sons, they need to hear the beginning part, but the end is gonna get a little gruesome. So you may not want them to hear the end. All right, let me send these notifications out. All right, I got that done. For now, all right. Anyway, y'all share this video. What's up, everybody? I hope everybody slept well. I hope everybody having a good morning, eating some good healthy breakfast. Oh, it's a relaxing morning. I was in my bed, sleep. I'm gonna let y'all know this video is gonna get gruesome at the end. And this story that we talking about actually took place in Mississippi. So that's why it's like it hits home. And what this guy did to his mother, those who know me know that my mother isn't alive. And with this being in Mississippi, it kind of touched my soul in a way. And the ironic thing is, I just had a dream about my mother during the middle of the night. I don't know if it's because I had my daughter in the home that she never got to meet. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I know the dream was different. It felt different from all the other ones. So if y'all got sons, y'all let them hear the beginning part of this video. I'll probably let y'all know when you might need to take them kids out the room, because some of this they're not gonna want to see. Fellas, I want y'all to know that your first love is your mother. The first woman that you fall in love with is your mother. And by the way, this is the guy we're going to be talking about. This took place in Natchez, Mississippi. This guy right here, y'all. But before I get into this whole story, I want to talk about the mother and son bond. Like I said, guys, the first woman you ever love is your mother. Before the world teaches him, which is the son, how to be tough, before life hardens his heart, that was her. Holding him, protecting him, believing in him, even when he didn't believe in himself. Today, I want to talk about something deep. It's like an unbreakable bond between a mother and a son. And I'm gonna try not to be emotional with this one, y'all. I'm gonna try to hold it together because this is what this guy did, man. From the time a son is born, his mother becomes his first home. Not just physically, a physical home, but emotionally. She's the first to hear his voice. The first to touch him. The first who says you matter, while the world just sees you as a baby. She sees his future. She sees the man that he become. Even when he's just crawling on the floor. And let's just keep it real. A mother's love isn't always soft. Sometimes it's sacrifice. Sometimes it's going without. So her son can have everything. A mother doesn't just raise a boy. She builds a man. She teaches him how to treat people, how to respect women, how to stand up when life tries to knock you down. Every lesson he didn't understand, every tear that she wiped away, it all meant something. But a lot of things, a lot of sons don't realize. They realize it when it's too late. Somewhere along the way, a little boy, he grows up. His little balls drop. Want to become the man of the house. He get busier, get older. He get distracted. And sometimes he forgets the woman who never forgot about him. I'm going to say that again. Sometimes sons forget about the woman who never forgot about them. That son may stop calling as much, stop checking in, stop saying I love you the way he used to. And that same mother who stayed up all night when we were sick, now sits in silence, just hoping that her phone will ring. I remember when I went off to college, I didn't call as much as I should. Now I wish I would have. Let me tell you something. There are sons right now who would give anything. I mean anything. Include myself. To hear that mother's voice one more time. To get just one more hug. One more time of hearing her say, I'm proud of you. But they can't. Because time don't wait. Time don't wait for nobody. And life doesn't rewind. So if your mother, guys, if your mother is still here, you don't wait. You can't assume that you have time. A real man, he never forgets his mother. A real man is gonna honor her, respect her. He protects her heart the same way she protected his. Because no matter how strong he becomes, she was his first strength. A son's greatest flex in life is not money, fellas. It's not fame. But it's making your mother proud. Let me ask you something. When was the last time y'all told your mother you love her? If she's still here and not gone, you need to honor your mother. Tell her you love her. Because one day, there will be a last conversation. One day, there will be one last hug. One day, there will be a last I love you. You just don't know when. So you can't wait for that moment. You got to create that moment right now. Because a mother's love, it's not something that you can replace. You can't replace it. And a son who truly understands that will never take it for granted. I got a chance to see my mother take her last breath. I walked in the house. I can't say it's the right moment or a perfect moment because that was traumatizing. I've seen people get killed. I've seen multiple people get shot and killed. But I never had to hold somebody's hand and watch them take their last breath. And to see what this guy did to his mother, it absolutely bothered me, y'all. This absolutely, you got to see what I'm talking about for y'all to understand. I almost got teary-eyed, and I'm trying not to. Let me. I'm gonna have to get into the topic. So we got this guy. I showed y'all. His name is. That's the guy. This guy's name is Zachary Lavelle Jackson. He was 29 years old. I want y'all to listen to me. And then I'm going to show you the video clip. He was 29 years old. Do I got a comment? I got a comment. All right, yeah, all right. He was 29 years old, arrested and charged with the murder and dismemberment of his mother, Lena Brown Bradley, 62 years old, in Natchez, Mississippi, on April 4th, 2026. Authorities found Jackson in the bathroom attempting to flush pieces of his mother's remains down the toilet. Deputies from the Adams County Sheriff's Office conducted a welfare check at Bradley's home on Melanie Road after family members reported her missing. I'd do anything to get my mother back. And to hear a guy can take his mother for granted like this, that's very disturbing. Upon entering, officers noted a strong chemical odor and extremely slippery floors. Jackson was found locked in a bathroom where a black substance, later identified as human flesh, was visible in the toilet. Dismemberment. A plumber, y'all. A plumber was eventually called to remove the toilet. They had to take the whole toilet up, revealing further remains lodged inside. Additional body parts, including her head, were found in a suitcase on a 2-acre property. Investigators believe the murder occurred after Bradley initiated eviction proceedings against Jackson, which basically means his mother was trying to kick his 29-year-old ass out the house. She was trying to kick his 29-year-old ass out the house on the previous day. That's no reason. You 29 years old. There's no reason to do that. There's no reason to kill your mother, not, and let alone do all the toilet, the suitcases. Family members described Jackson as a mental unstable, but noted he was highly calculated and had an engineering background in precision piping. Jackson is charged with first-degree murder, second-degree murder, mayhem, and tampering with physical evidence. On April 28, see, I'm late on this story. On April 28, Jackson waived his right to a preliminary hearing. He is currently being held at the Adams County Jail without bond. Lena Brown Bradley, his mother, was well-known retired teacher and poet in Natchez community. Adams County Sheriff Travis Patton described the incident as one of the most heinous crimes he had ever witnessed. And you know what? This is one of the most heinous crimes I've ever witnessed also. I never heard of such a thing like this before, out of all my years of living. It's something that I always want to ask people, because you go back and look at a lot of my YouTube videos, if you go back and look at my little shorts and everything, let me take his disgusting, filthy looking face off of my screen. If you go back and look at some of the videos that I do, it's a lot of stories going around where parents are killing kids and kids are killing parents. I don't know if this is some type of biblical prophecy. I don't know. I don't know if people just have demons in them. I don't know. But I know we do have a problem. Because it's been a lot of this going on lately. I don't understand how you can kill your seed, how you can kill your child, or how a child can kill the person who nurtured them and raised them to become who they are. I just can't understand that. So this really hurt my soul, y'all. So I guess I'm not going to keep this video too long. So I guess I'm going to show this video clip. And as y'all come in, as y'all watch, y'all please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I would like support from you all. The YouTube channel, Hot Topics with DM the Plug. Y'all know I don't normally do these live videos this early in the morning. I usually do them about 8 o'clock at night. But I had to get out the bed and I had to talk about this. I couldn't hold it. I wanted to share this with y'all. So let me show y'all the video.
Details tonight about the brutal murder of Lena Brown Bradley, her youngest son accused of killing her. But it's what investigators found after searching for the retired educator that is so shocking. Adams County Sheriff Travis Patton sat down with me one-on-one. We must warn you that some of the details from the crime are graphic. Out as a welfare check on Melanie Road in Natchez on April 4th has shaken this historic city on the river.
That night, I felt like changed every last one of us.
Longtime and respected member of the Adams County community and retired educator, Lena Brown Bradley, was dead. But that's not all. it's the way she died.
This was one of those cases that you will never, ever forget in your life. This is the type of case that follows you home.
Deputies were called to this home after her oldest son couldn't reach his mother the previous day. Two of her other sons lived in the house with her. Her middle son had been working.
As soon as they walked in the house, they could just see where somebody had been cleaning up at it, and they could smell chemicals all throughout the house. Floor was extremely slippery, and the oldest son said that this is just unusual for the youngest son to be cleaning up the house like that.
The youngest son, Zachary Jackson Jr., was found locked in a downstairs bathroom where deputies could hear water splashing.
And the fact that when he opened the bathroom, deputies could see a black substance in the toilet that wasn't described as anything that would come, from your body in that way. They were disturbed at what they were seeing.
So the sheriff ordered a full search of the area. The property sat on about 2 acres of land and was surrounded by heavily wooded areas with a bayou and creeks. So they called for help from the Mississippi Bureau of Investigations. Time was not on their side as storms were coming and evidence could be lost.
Family members went to the left, my deputies went right. Next thing you know is both my deputies and the family were trekking through this wooded area. The deputies heard a scream. They heard someone yelling, "It's a head. It's a head." And of course, everything changed at that point. It was like they were frozen in time because nobody could believe what they were hearing.
They also found a suitcase, but their biggest find would be inside the house after the sheriff called in a plumber to remove the toilet.
I can't say what was in the toilet, and it was her flesh. He chopped her up in pieces. He dismembered her in a way where he knew that whoever came looking for her were going to have to do their due diligence, and they were going to have to go above and beyond to find her. And that's what we did. We found her. We found where he started to dispose of her at, and we had to get excavators out to get the rest of her.
So he spread her body parts over the property?
No. He had body parts in the suitcase, and then he flushed the rest down the toilet. He took his time and he dismembered her in a way where he can discard the pieces down the toilet.
There were small pieces.
There were a lot. And I'm not trying to sensationalize what he did, but that's just what he did.
What happened at this home has left many in this community wondering what went so wrong.
He had threatened her the day before because he was looking to have him evicted from the home. So she was in the process of doing it and had just went to the court the day before to have him removed from the home.
29-year-old Zachary Lavelle Jackson Jr. is charged with first and second-degree murder, mayhem, and tampering with physical evidence. He remains in jail without bond. His next court date is tomorrow. Sheriff Patton wanted to emphasize to us that despite the family for many years questioning the son's mental health, a family and friends can only do so much if a grown adult does not want to seek help. Tomorrow night at 6 and 10, we look at the challenge facing the family, the possible mindset of the suspect at the time of the murder, and how the impact of this heinous crime has had on law enforcement and the community.
That's a goddamn shame. What y'all think his prison sentence should be? Remember, he killed his mother, did all that, only because she wanted to kick his grown ass out the house. And you get that mad. Now, I don't want to bash him because they say it might be some mental illness or something. And I'm not going to bash him because he still got family members that still love him. So I'm not going to bash him. That's my time, y'all. I appreciate y'all watching. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all go subscribe to the YouTube channel.